Who the hell can wait till morning? Talk now at latenightsportsradio.com.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
Showing better judgment than Shane Ray. This is 87 Sports Fans Live. It's the 2015 NFL mock round one draft. I butchered that, but anyway, you get the
After
picture.
a month off, that's the best you can come
I know.
up with to start the show.
I'm out of practice. It's not my fault. I was in the water. I am Keith Grieve from 87sportsfans.com, and I am joined, as usual, by my illustrious co-host, Mr. Stephen Taylor. How are you, sir?
Hi, man.
We
How
have
you been, Keith? I missed your voice.
No, you don't. But anyway.
I know I don't. I'm making small talk.
It sounded nice. So like, what's the clock at? You're like almost a dad. How long you got left?
Well, I mean, the official date is this Friday, May 1st.
Dear God.
So,
coming up.
And honestly, we had Mexican food tonight, and he was pretty much running on a treadmill inside of her stomach. So
wow.
It's like he was trying to get his way out tonight. So if during the show you hear me yell, "Oh crap," you know what's going on.
Good to know. We have a packed house here, folks, as we are going to try to recreate what's going to happen Thursday night. I am joined in no particular order by Jim Sarantias from thefantasygreek.com, Claire Mullins from NFLfemale.com and stateofthetexans.com, Ben Franklin from thefantasygreek.com, and also John Maloris from 87sportsfans.com and the host of the Johnny Bravo Show. Welcome all. Thank you for joining us in this incredible exercise that we try to put on every year.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Hey,
For sure.
All right, so
Houses.
yeah, pretty much. So for the folks at home, the teams, if you're listening and you're wondering who's going to be picking for your favorite teams, Mr. Franklin will be drafting for the Redskins, the 49ers, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Packers. Ms. Mullins will be drafting for the Raiders, the Giants, the Dolphins, the Texans, and the Patriots. Jim will take the Jaguars, the Falcons, the Saints, both of their picks in the first round, the Lions, and the Broncos. I will be drafting for the Bears, the Browns, both of their picks, the Chargers, the Steelers, and the Panthers. Steve has the Bucks, the Jets, the Vikings, Colts, and Bengals. Mr. Maloris has the Rams, Cardinals, Titans, Chiefs, and Ravens. And just so you all are aware at home, there could be the possibility of a trade. However, the wrinkle is that the group has to approve it and it has to make sense. So that we'll see if any trades happen in this first round. But without further ado, let's get this thing kicked off because we got a lot to get to in 2 hours here. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Mr. Taylor, you are on the clock with the first overall pick.
Well, thank you for giving me the easiest and probably quickest pick tonight. I think it goes without saying the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, using poor judgment, will take Jameis Winston as number one quarterback, Florida State. He's a very talented guy. I don't think anyone questions that. I just think that he is a ticking time bomb with his off-the-field antics, and I don't think he did himself any favors this past week with the Jim Harbaugh interview. But I think it's pretty much going to be a no-brainer. I think he is definitely going to be taken number one.
I saw a piece of that Jim Harbaugh interview. What part did you object to? Just
his response to when Harbaugh asked him about the whole crab leg thing. He just gave a very odd answer. I don't know. To me, it was just very strange. After I watched it a couple times, and him saying that he had an in, and he thought that he kind of had a deal with the grocery store, and he can just he thought he was okay to just walk out and take.
Did somebody Claire, was that you?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody was trying to interject there.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that if he would have just, everything's said and done, just said, listen, I made a mistake. I just want to move on from it. I don't think there would have been any problem with that. But trying to make up a weird cockamamie excuse for why he took the crab legs, I mean, maybe he did have an in, but it's just, I don't know, it just sounded weird. It didn't sit with me right. And I'm still not 100% sold on the fact that, everything is kosher with the whole sexual assault thing. I know, he's not getting any criminal, no one's going ahead on any charges. I know he has the civil suit he's going through right now with that. But just to me, there's been so many incidents with him in college, let alone the fact that I think this last season at Florida State, was subpar at best. The fact that he had as many interceptions as he did, that kind of, normally you have a halfway decent to subpar quarterback in the NFL won't have as many picks in college, because in college it just seems like it's more difficult when you're a top quarterback to make the kind of mistakes that he was making this year. And so to me, I don't know, it's just some of the warning signs, but, I guess Tampa has been doing their homework. I heard today they've interviewed 75, I think they said, people about his character, about his abilities. And so it just seems to me they've put everything into this guy. And no matter what his pitfalls are off the field, they're going to, I would be completely